The land down under has never been easier to reach. United Airlines has more flights between the U.S. and Australia than any other U.S. airline, so you can fly nonstop to destinations like Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane. Explore dazzling cities, savor the very best of Aussie cuisine, and get up close and personal with the wildlife. Who doesn't want to hold a koala? Go to united.com/Australia to book your adventure.
Gator Framework Studio in Music City. It's the Dining at Disney podcast.
You know the thing about good food? It brings folks together, all walks of life.
You'll discover all the best restaurants and food as you hungrily explore the Disney parks.
Let's do this thing!
The Dining at Disney podcast.
Welcome to the Dining at Disney podcast. I am Kristen, a Disney park enthusiast, foodie, travel expert, and did not get into this whole mess of the Stanley Cups that everybody is going on and on about.
Although she owns one. I don't know what happened to the whole Stanley Cup thing other than the fact that Stanley Cup survived a car fire. And this was months ago. This was like last year.
Yeah.
So 2023.
You know, every time I read where it says Stanley Cup, I'm thinking like
the NHL Stanley Cup.
Yeah. And then I continue reading. I'm like, oh, no, not that one.
Oh, no. It's the Yeti thing. Anyway, Happy New Year. I'm Al John. I am a lifelong Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, and Disney park fanatic. And also am looking forward to this season of Echo dropping soon. Yeah. Marvel Spotlight. Give it up.
And I'm Kat, experiential producer, film historian, new year, same problems. Welcome to the show. If you haven't already, please make sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell.
It works this year.
It's 2024, y'all. It's 2024. It's the first show of 2024. And we're going to get into something completely new and different, a foodie guide.
Welcome to another year of Foodie Guide.
One more time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Coming back around again. Hey, you know, the fact that we held off a show because you knew a Foodie Guide was going to be released on Friday.
No, on Thursday.
Oh, was it Thursday?
Yes.
Yeah, it was Thursday.
I even said to you, Wednesday night, I said to you, I said, tomorrow morning, that Foodie Guide is coming out.
For sure.
Lo and behold, there's a Foodie Guide.
Yep.
So I'm glad we put off the show so we have something to talk about other than talking about our New Year's resolutions or lack thereof. I don't know if you're a New Year's resolution person. I always say to myself, I'm going to make one. And then the last couple of years I said no. And of course it was easy for me to stick to that because I didn't make one.
No, I'm not a resolutions person. This journal is going to change my life person.
Oh.
But every year I start a new journal at the beginning of the year. So
do you finish?
It hasn't changed my life. What?
Do you finish it?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I journal every day. I'm doing a junk journal this year.
Okay.
Normally I do a moon phase journal, but this year I decided to do a junk journal so that my nephew will have something to look at instead of just my like annoying ramblings in all my journals.
Okay.
So we'll see if I stick to that. But
so what is a junk journal?
Like actually I have it right here. I'll show you.
Okay.
This is an audio medium. I'm going to show you what I'm working on.
Well, you know, for those on you can watch the video.
Yeah, exactly. So like I put like found stuff in it.
Oh, cool.
Okay, gotcha.
So, you know, it's like little things I've seen, things I've gathered, things I've collected.
Gotcha.
General ephemera. And then I, do a little blurb about the day or whatever I'm working on or whatever comes to mind.
That's a cool idea.
Maybe I'll start a video blog. That way our children will know what really their father was like. Not that we'll know what their father was like, but I always thought to myself that I will do a video podcast for our kids. So whatever I forget to teach them, they'll kind of go back through this and see it in my own words.
Yeah.
Say like, oh yeah, when you go, if you really need to stop at a rest stop, yes, do stop at a rest stop. But if you feel uncomfortable and you have like and you're going past like a hotel or stuff, just go to the hotel restroom. Just go. Just
Definitely.
go and go.
Agree.
Because the hotel restroom will be much better than the rest stop.
Scary. Something in the middle of nowhere. Horror movie beginning.
Oh yeah, we don't want The Hills Have Eyes or anything like that.
None of that.
None of that. Okay, enough of this New Year's stuff. I don't know. Let's go ahead and talk about some food news, Kristen.
Yes.
This is why we're here.
Yes, and we are going to start off talking about Roundup Rodeo barbecue restaurant.
Barbecue.
You know what's going to happen? We're going to have another year of me having difficulty speaking.
Oh no, let's not do that. She needs to warm up like rubber baby buggy bumpers, rubber baby buggy bumpers, rubber baby buggy bumpers.
That's not going to help me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they are making some menu changes here. And these were the offerings for side items before the menu changes. You had the married spuds, the force field fried pickles, slinky dogs, mac and cheese, buck and baked beans, cow poke, corn on the cob, mean old potato salad, the claw veggie straw, and campfire.
Veggie slaw. Not veggie straw.
Oh.
You're so used to saying veggie straws because we feed our kids veggie straws.
Campfire roasted vegetables. But now they are, instead of offering 5 side total, and you choosing 4, you're going to now get all 5. So you will get the claw veggie slaw, buck and baked beans, cowboy, the cowpoke, corn on the cob, slinky dogs, mac and cheese, and potato barrels.
Go for it.
So they changed those sides.
And they're all pretty good. I'm a real big fan of the buck and baked beans.
You know what I'm sad to see go away is the fried pickles.
Yeah, I guess people just weren't into the fried pickles, but I do love me some fried pickles.
I don't know. It sounded like they were pretty popular. It sounds like, these are some of the things people actually enjoyed, and it might be just because they're the harder ones to make that they've taken them off the menu.
Yeah, maybe. They have so many metrics they run.
Trying to make things
like
easier.
How many times people read certain things, and they have to have some vegetable offerings or whatnot. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
But the fried pickles were great. That, and I was always a big fan of the beans. So,
well, we still can get the beans.
Well, there you go. I wonder if you can do a special order of the fried pickles.
Probably not.
Yeah. Anyway, one can only wish or dream.
Okay, so in addition to that, we have other additions and subtractions to the menus across Walt Disney World to talk about. Kat, you want to fill us down on what some of those changes are?
I do, because this first one sounds like all of us might enjoy it. At La Cantina de San Angel, they have added a coffee tequila sundae to their menu. That sounds delightful.
Yes, it does.
At Choza de Margarita, they have added a berry blanco margarita.
Okay.
Also sounds delicious.
Yes.
Sunshine Seasons has added a peppermint snowman milkshake, which is a little late in the season, but to each their own.
I was thinking the same exact thing. Like, why the delay?
I don't even know, but you know what? It's still pretty chilly down there, so I'll take all the peppermint things I can get at this point.
Yeah, still winter. Why not?
Yeah, exactly. Over at Disney Springs, Salt and Straw has updated their menu for their January flavors, and I would assume that these are the same at Disneyland. They consist of toasted oat milk and cookies, red velvet cake with cream cheese frosting, bananas Foster with candied pecans, Marion Berry oatmeal cobbler, and Death by chocolate cake.
Okay.
One of each, please. Thank you.
I want to try that Marion Berry oatmeal cobbler. That sounds really good.
Yes, definitely.
I still can't get over the Marion Barry reference.
Marion Barry.
All right.
I want to try the Bananas Foster. That's for sure.
Okay.
Over at Everything Pop Shopping and Dining at Pop Century, they've added a Mickey-shaped brownie. At Victoria Falls at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, they have added a suya spiced duck drumettes. That's interesting. And they've removed the Flame Lily beverage. Chef Mickey's has added croissant beignets, omelets, roasted pork, shrimp, and grits. I would assume that this is for their breakfast menu. It doesn't specifically say, but I'm going to make that generalized assumption. And they have removed the beef brisket, frittata, steak and egg scramble, shrimp scampi, carved New York strip loin, and herb roasted turkey.
Lots of things removed.
Yeah, definitely. Well, seasons are changing, I guess. So we'll see. Aljon, what's happening at Disneyland?
All right. Well, over there at Disneyland at the milk stand, they've added Wookiee Ookies. Not really sure about the Wookiee Ookies, but I'm sure they go great with green or blue milk. Take your pick. And over there at the Harbor Galley restaurant, they've added chocolate chip cookies. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
I'm just laughing at they added chocolate chip cookies. Like of all of the
apparently they're amazing. I've been seeing this all over Instagram. People are losing their minds over this. You can get them in a half dozen or a baker's dozen.
Oh.
And they serve them to you in like a little Happy Meal box.
That's crazy.
I'm cool with that. Cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right. Over there at Hollywood Lounge Restaurant, they've added the pickle michelada. So if you're down with the micheladas, go for it.
You know, I don't know. That just wasn't for me.
No, I'm not good either. Let's see. Over at Galactic Grill, they've added the chocolate cinnamon comet cold brew, chicken tenders, and funnel cake fries. Salt and Straw has the January flavors of toasted oat milk and cookie. Yeah,
same ones we talked about.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yes, same ones.
Marion Barry.
They are the same ones.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that is it for the time being. So, yay, rah.
Lots of things added.
Lots of things added, for sure.
Only a few things removed.
You know what's pretty awesome, though?
I know.
You do?
I do know it's pretty awesome.
Well, I tell you, it's a Disney Plus deal with, wait for it, the Disney Dining Plan.
That wasn't for you to say.
Oh.
That's all for me.
Okay, wait for it. With what, Kristen?
Free Disney Dining Plan.
Okay.
If you are a Disney Plus subscriber, you get to enjoy this deal. If you are not, I am so sorry, but now you should get Disney Plus.
You should.
Because you can enjoy Disney Dining Plan for free when you purchase a non-discounted 4-night, 4-day Walt Disney World Travel Company package, which will include a room at select Disney Resort hotels, as well as theme park tickets that include the Park Hopper option. This is going to be for arrivals most nights from July 1st through September 30th. So you'll get to enjoy food and wine during this time. And if you are staying at a select Disney Deluxe Villa Resort or Disney Deluxe Resorts, you get the Disney Dining Plan. And if you are staying at Disney Moderate Resorts or Disney Value Resorts, you get the Disney Quick Service Dining Plan.
Okay.
So even more reason to stay at a deluxe.
Well, I love it.
I am sure, just like in the past, that you would be able to pay the difference and upgrade to that better plan.
There you go.
You will need to provide proof of Disney Plus subscription.
Well, awesome. To take advantage of this deal as well as the many deals going on for Disney Universal theme parks, as well as every cruise line, including the new Icon of the Seas ship over there coming to the Royal Caribbean, or the brand new Carnival cruise ship, which is like $1 billion cruise ship. It's insane how big that cruise ship is. You can contact Kristen to get you started on your way to your next vacation. Kristen, how can people email you and get those deals?
They can contact me at themeparksandcruises@gmail.com.
Nice. Well, here we are.
Here.
This is the
what
the main
everybody
event.
wants.
What everybody really, really wants. The foodie guide for the EPCOT Festival of the Arts, aka the EPCOT farts. I just been waiting to say that. So before we get things started, Kat, you mentioned that there is a huge.
Do we want to? We should kick off with this.
Let's just kick off with it.
This big piece of information.
It's gargantuan.
You know, in the past, there was a big deal made about the popcorn bucket, the Figment popcorn bucket that like sold out, and people were trying to sell for ridiculous amounts, as much as like $1,000 for a popcorn bucket.
Or a cursed drawing.
Or a cursed drawing. It's like the nun, the nun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
the
right.
portrait.
This year, the popcorn bucket is absolutely insane. If you have not seen this and you are not watching this podcast, you have to look this up on Instagram for Disney Eats, because it is massive. It is the geometric shapes like outside. So they're like the clear
It's a window pane stuff.
Yeah. And inside it has a rainbow with Figment on it. And it looks absolutely massive.
It's
like
huge. It's a parade float.
Yeah. It's the Death Star of popcorn buckets.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
It lights up. It lights up.
Oh, I missed that
does it light up?
part. Wow.
I'm watching this video again, and it definitely lights up.
Holy cow.
I don't even know what to do with myself right now. I assume the line for this is going to be extreme.
Oh, yeah. My question is, what are they going to charge for it?
It does not have a price here. So I would say, I'm going to say $39.
I was going to say 35.
Thing's huge.
And it's got rainbow popcorn that comes in it.
I mean, oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's like the attraction pavilion, but clear, so you can see through it.
Journey into imagination.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I think it's cool.
And we are days away from this.
It's
January 12th.
January 12th.
Well, I'll tell you what. That's pretty cool. Yeah, look at the video on TikTok.
Anything could be a popcorn bucket if you have a good imagination.
Yeah, that's
anything could be a
yeah, I've got to share this video. I feel like I need to share my screen here so that people can actually see it. Let's see here. Share screen. Sharing.
A popcorn bucket if you have a good imagination.
Wow.
Anything could be a
Okay, you see that's the thing about having these TikTok videos. They just
keep going and
go on and go on.
Anything can be a popcorn bucket.
So fast.
Oh yeah, it is, but it's cool. I like it. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's move into the main attraction here, which is the link that I happened to just accidentally close. Which is the foodie guide. It's all right. I got it. So here we go with the foodie guide. Kat, why don't you go ahead and get it started while we get this loaded up here?
Yeah, of course. So that popcorn bucket is going to be available at Figment's Inspiration Station at the Odyssey, Art, Food, and Little Sparks of Magic. It comes with rainbow popcorn, of course. Um, that is just one of 18 food studios that will be featured January 12th through February 19th.
Not long enough.
Not long enough for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The first studio is the Deconstructed Dish. This is a returning favorite, and it starts with the Deconstructed BLT, pork belly, onion bread pudding, watercress espuma, and tomato jam, and the Deconstructed Key Lime Pie, flexible key lime curd, key lime mousse, graham cracker cake, and meringues. And that is part of the wonderful Walk of Color cuisine. What are we calling it? It's like a collection thing, right?
Yeah, I mean they basically
Right.
it's like the cookie trail.
Right, yeah. So you just got to collect your stamps and your little passport, and then you get a prize at the end from Deco Delights, which we'll talk about later. But wonderful walk of colorful cuisine. And it looks delicious.
Sounds it.
For to drink at Deconstructed Dish, you could have the Deconstructed Strawberry Mint Julep, which is non-alcoholic, the Wicked Weed Brewing Blank Canvas Belgian Blonde Wit Beer, or the Deconstructed Strawberry Mint Julep with bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I like these deconstruct dishes. They're always good.
And they're so pretty.
Yeah.
They're so pretty. Over at Cuisine Classique, you could have the beef Wellington with mushroom duxelle, prosciutto, and puff pastry with a red wine demi-glace.
I want it.
I know it looks really good. Or the cast iron roasted PEI mussels with sauteed tomatoes, garlic, and fresh herb. Beverages there include Gulfstream Brewing Company Semival Colors IPA, which is new, and the Tessa Larsdale Pinot Noir, which is also new.
Mm-hmm.
Kristen, tell us what else Figment has to offer besides that parade float of a popcorn bucket.
For food, you can get the blueberry-filled pastry tart with purple icing, part of the wonderful walk of colorful cuisine. They also have the rainbow cake with freeze-dried Skittle bite-sized candies. You can get, by the way, the popcorn bucket is limit 2 per person per transaction, available while supplies last. They have the grape smoothie with freeze-dried Skittle bite-sized candies as the non-alcoholic beverage. It comes in a super cute Figment cup. Three Daughters Brewing has 3 beverages you can try here. The black cherry hard cider, blood orange hard cider, and the passion fruit hard cider. You can also do that as the rainbow hard cider flight. 81 Bay Brewing Company has a green with envy blonde ale, as well as the blue butterfly lager. There is the Urban Artifact, the Gadget raspberry and blackberry Midwest fruit tart, and you can get the rainbow beer flight.
I like how they went through the whole Figment rainbow motif on that one with the drinks and food. Good job, gang.
Mm-hmm.
The Craftsman's Courtyard has the grilled pork belly with salsa verde, broccoli rabe, pickled peppers, and raclette cheese on grilled sourdough, which is new. They also have new a grilled marinated skirt steak with caramelized onions and mushrooms, blue cheese fondue, and arugula on a grilled French roll. For beverages, the Brewdog Jet Black Heart Nitro Oatmeal Stout, and a coffee old-fashioned cocktail. Ouch on the refreshment outpost beverages.
So they have the Parish Brewing Company's Blueberry Mochi Beer Liner Weiss. They also have the Tank Brewing Company's Street Art Amber and the Brewery Omegang Neon Rainbows IPA.
Interesting.
So how about that? Over at Pastoral Palate, they have red wine braised beef short rib with parsnip puree, broccolini, baby tomatoes, and balsamic glaze. They've got a Black Forest cake with chocolate mousse with morello cherries and chantilly cream. The drink, they've got Three Daughters Brewing Rosé Hard Cider, the 81 Bay Brewing Company's Rosé Blonde Ale, the Frozen Rosé, a play on a Rosé Flight, which I'm sure has all that. And then they also have the Marietta Old Vine Rosé. A lot of rosés there for the pastoral plate.
Rosé all day.
Rosé all day, every day. At Artist Table, they've got the Dunkin' Dumplings, which is a smoked duck breast, ricotta dumplings, baby vegetables, duck au jus, and they have a hummingbird cake, banana and pecan cake dipped in cream cheese icing with caramel sauce and warm pineapple compote. Yeah. To drink, they have a Wicked Weed Pineapple Daydream IPA, and these are all new beverages. They also have the Brew Hub Jazzberry Wheat Jam Ale, the Lost Coast Brewery Peanut Butter Chocolate Milk Stout, the Migration Pinot Noir. I can't speak either. And then they also have a beer flight also available with those. So pretty neat there. All right, Kristen.
Not me.
Oh, Kat, Tangerine Cafe.
Tangerine Cafe, flavors of the Medina. For food items this year, you can try the grilled kebab with carrot, chickpea salad, and garlic aioli. You have your choice of Sharamula chicken or Moroccan spiced lamb. They also have back the stone-baked Moroccan bread with hummus, chermoula, and zoug dips. And the chocolate cake with pomegranate mousse and pomegranate whipped cream. That sounds delicious. For beverages, one of my favorites, you can get the Twinings chai tea with Sprite and mint. You can get a Blake's Hard Cider Co. Grizzly Pear Hard Cider, a Record Lig Strawberry Lime Hard Cider, a Keels Farm Blueberry Lavender Hard Cider. Those are all new. Or you could try that chai mint tea with a chai mint mimosa. It's chai tea with key lime sparkling wine and mint. And of course, you can get a hard cider light.
Very nice.
Yes. Over at Vibrante y Vivido in Canto Cochina, you can try the chorizo and potato empanadas with turmeric aioli and annatto aioli. That's part of the wonderful walk of colorful cuisine. And a passion fruit-filled mango cheesecake with coconut pineapple cake, dragon fruit gelée, and dragon fruit strawberry sauce. That one is new, and it looks very, very beautiful.
Cool.
For beverages, you could have the coconut and passion fruit smoothie, which is non-alcoholic, a frozen pina colada, or a passion fruit daiquiri. Kristen, Gourmet Landscapes, paint us a picture.
You have the Verjus roasted beets with goat cheese, petite lettuce, blackberry gastrique, and spiced pecans.
Sounds like
that
you
is
right
new.
there. Sounds like you.
It is part of the wonderful walk of colorful cuisine. There's also the roasted bone marrow with onion marmalade, pickled mushrooms, and petite lettuce. Also, a wild mushroom risotto with truffle shavings and Zinfandel reduction. This is a plant-based item and sounds fantastic.
One of each.
One of each, for sure. One of each.
For beverages, you can get the Whole Hog Brewery Raspberry Shiraz Double Radler. There's also the Schlumberger Cuvée Klimlet Brut, the Meekier Vinery Winemaker's Handprint Merlot, as well as a frozen Scotch cocktail. This is Scotch and herbal tea garnished with a chocolate nail.
Interesting.
I want to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds quite interesting.
Frozen Scotch. Interesting. Some people like it watered down. Some people don't. So, interesting.
Over at the refreshment port, you can get the gnocchi poutine with red wine, braised beef, cheese curds, basil, and burrata. Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
They have the Artist Palette Jumbo Chocolate Chip Cookie, which is a fan favorite.
Mm-hmm.
For beverages, you can enjoy the Blood Orange Cosmo, Boyd and Blair Potato Vodka with Blood Orange Cranberry and Lime, or the Boulevard Brewing Company Quirk Blueberry Lemon and Lavender Hard Seltzer. Oh, Deco Delights. Ouch, on these look so beautiful.
Oh, they do. They look amazing.
They look so much fun.
Little pinafores. They have the Neapolitan dessert trio, which I was talking about, alluding to. A chocolate tart, vanilla bean cheesecake, and strawberry mousse. They're so delightful. They look like little Monopoly pieces, but they're delectable. And this is part of the wonderful walk of colorful cuisine. So you can get that.
The description for that does not at all tell you remotely what they look like. They look amazing.
No, the chocolate tart.
And they sound very bland from the description.
No, but they do not. They look like something you would see on like an Easter banquet, kind of, towering dessert to, tray is what little finger food type stuff, which is cool.
Love it.
And then the drink, you have a Three Daughters Brewing Company Strawberry Blonde Nitro, the 81 Bay Brewing Company's Vanilla Porter, Playlinda Brewing Company's Milk Stout, the Espresso Martini featuring Boyd and Blair Potato Vodka, and a Beer Flight. So that sounds wonderful.
Recommend that Beer Flight.
Yes. Over at Pop Eats, they have some of my favorite comfort food, which includes tomato soup with grilled cheese. They also have a tomato soup with pimento cheese, bacon, and fried green tomato grilled cheese. Oh, it's so good. And they have Rock the Dots, white chocolate, and orange mousse with vanilla bean chiffon cake. That just sounds amazing. Then the drink, you have Brooklyn Brewery's Pulp Art Hazy IPA and Blanc de Bleu Cuvée Mousseux with boba pearls. And I'll just finish this one out with the refreshment station as they serve up a frozen slushie with Coca-Cola, dragon fruit, or watermelon. So you have your choice of 3 different flavors there. Okay, Kat, what's at Connections?
Over at Connections Eatery, you could try their orange lemonade cocktail. 3 olives, blueberry vodka, lemonade, and orange juice with cotton candy. This one's for you, Kristen. I can't ever drink blueberry vodka again, but that's a story for a different podcast. Over at L'Art de la Cuisine Française, I'm going to butcher this, so get ready. Welcome to the new year. It's the same as the old year. Creme de brie and petit pain, which is warm creamy brie in a house-made bread bowl. How could you go wrong?
Nailed it.
Salmon fumé mousse et aspic blini et fromage de chèvre, which is salmon mousse, smoked salmon, dill, and flaxseed biscuit. That one is served cold.
That sounds good.
Interesting.
I like salmon.
A vol au vent du salmon et épinards sauce chardonnay, which is puff pastry with salmon and spinach and a chardonnay shallot sauce. That one is served warm. Or you could have both.
Yeah.
Love that.
Why not?
Also, for dessert, you could have the Mollet aux noisettes croustillant noisettes coulis framboise et mange, which is molten Valrhona chocolate cake, hazelnut crunch, and raspberry mango coulis. And all of those are new.
And thank you for doing such a better job than I do at attempting the French words.
I just went into a fugue state. I have no idea what I said.
You know that the Kool-Aid and all that, it looks like the molten chocolate cake, and the lava that they have spewing out is all that
fire.
The fire, the mango and raspberry Kool-Aid, which looks really cool, gang. I mean,
so pretty.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Anyway.
Yeah. For beverages there, you could have a frozen French martini, which is Grey Goose vodka, Chambord liqueur, pineapple, orange, and grape juices with lemon lime foam. An elderflower liqueur cocktail, which is Saint Germain liqueur, sparkling wine, and mint. That one is new. And also new is a Pinot Noir, J. de Villebois, or a Charles Lafite Brut Rosé Prestige. And I'm not going to read the rest of that, but it's a rosé sparkling wine. El Artiste Abriento. You can get carne asada. chipotle marinated beef sirloin, grilled queso fresco, nopales salad with queso fresco foam, and chicharron dust. Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like something like that, John.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And to drink there, they have Mexican craft beer, a Ruby Delicioso margarita, which is Tromba Blanco tequila, Leger blackcurrant liqueur, citrus mint, spicy agave, and beef juice. Or a smoky banana bliss margarita, which is 10-to-1 rum, illegal mezcal joven, banana puree, and lime juice.
Yummy.
Mm-hmm. Kristen, tell us about possibly the most popular thing that's served in this entire festival, please.
This comes from Goshiki. They have the Wagyu bun, a steamed bun filled with American Wagyu beef, served with green shiso sauce.
Yeah.
It looks delicious. There's also the sushi donut. It's a donut-shaped sushi featuring salmon, tuna, shrimp, cucumber, and sesame seed over a decorated plate of wasabi aioli, sriracha aioli, and eel sauce. And for dessert, they have the Ichigo mochi, daifuku mochi filled with fresh strawberry, sweet azuki bean paste, and white chocolate served with strawberry cream. And to drink, you can get the murasaki blueberry drink, sweet blueberry and cream, which is non-alcoholic. The Macon orange IPA, masusaki in a traditional personalized wooden cup.
That's cool.
And the blueberry cocktail, Nagorisaki with sweet blueberry cream and yuzu. Next is the painted panda. You can get General Tso's chicken shumai, the
char siu pork bun.
Is it siu?
Siu. Oh, it's siu.
Pork bun, the sesame balls with red bean paste. And to drink, the black and white bubble tea with black tea, milk, chocolate, and black and white boba pearls, non-alcoholic, of course. And the Lucky Foo Pale Ale. There's the Silk River hard lemonade with vodka, lavender coconut syrup, and lemonade. And Butterfly Blue, butterfly pea flower infused cocktail with vodka, light rum, lychee syrup, and magic boba pearls. Ooh, this next one looks interesting, Aljon.
Okay, over at L'Arte de Mangiare. Did I say that right? Okay.
Sure.
They have the mozzarella frittata, which is flash-baked breaded fresh mozzarella with artist palette condiments. They've got a conchile ripine, which is baked stuffed conchile pasta with beef, ricotta peas, pomodoro, and creamy sauce. They have a torta ricotta del chocolata, which is chocolate cheesecake and whipped cream.
That looks good.
It looks good. And the drink, they've got Peroni, Pilsner, Lagang Nebbiolo, is it? Lagang?
Okay, sure.
Prosecco, I know, but Prosecco. Also, no Italian sangria. You have white or red varieties. And then the Italian margarita with tequila and limoncello. And then elderflower sparkling cocktail with mint-infused elderflower liqueur, Prosecco, and sparkling blood orange.
You know, that mozzarella looks really cool how it's actually in a paint palette.
Yes.
Yes, with like 12 sauces. I love that.
I know.
That's
it
cool.
looks like it
Very
just
cool.
looks like so much fun.
Yeah. Okay. Then over at Swirled Showcase, they have soft serve and waffle cone with the vanilla, chocolate, and cupcake flavors. Cupcake looks a little lavender looking. It's cool. And then
it's new.
And it's new. Yes. They also have a cream soda float with vanilla soft serve. And a strawberry Fanta float, Fanta, with cupcake soft serve. And over at the funnel cake, they've got crazy chocolate funnel cake sandwich, mini funnel cake sandwich with vanilla ice cream, rainbow whipped cream, strawberry sauce, powdered sugar, and sprinkles.
That's new.
Yeah, and Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company over there by Mission Space, which is the World Discovery. They've got Pistachio Palette Cold Brew, which is a masterpiece featuring Joffrey's shaking Jamaican cold brew, pistachio syrup, and milk topped with whipped cream and colorful sprinkles. And there's an alcoholic version with Bailey's Irish cream liqueur. And near Canada, they've got the Realism Roseberry Cold Brew, which has got Joffrey's shaken Jamaican cold brew, strawberry rose syrup, and milk topped with whipped cream, colorful sprinkles, and of course you can add Bailey's for the kick option. And then they have the Showcase Plaza near Disney Traders, which has got a brushstroke berry bliss, which has got frozen lemon, Minute Maid lemonade, raspberry syrup, and iced tea garnished with lemon. And then the alcoholic version has Grey Goose vodka.
That sounds like that would be good.
Yes, it does. And over at American Adventure, they've got the Pastel Pineberry Frost, which is a pastel work of art featuring frozen lemon, Minute Maid lemonade, pineberry syrup garnished with a lemon, and you can also have the leaded version with the Grey Goose vodka added.
I've never heard of pineberry.
I haven't either, but I'm curious to find out.
Pineapple and berry, probably, right?
I don't know.
Right? Mm.
Sure. Yeah. I don't know, but it sounds good.
Works for me.
Yeah, work it, Disney, work it. So yeah, it works, and I'm sure it's full of yum. So feel free to tag Dining at Disney if you happen to share or partake in any of these food items.
Yes, please do.
Unfortunately, we're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna make it down for the Festival of the Arts this year due to our kids and kids being in school and various reasonings. But and I'm sure Kat.
I'm broke. That's the reason.
Kat, okay. Yeah, we're broke. We got to save up for a brand new car. That's what we need. We got into a fender bender over this past holiday week, and so we're gonna save up for a car. It wasn't our fault. Someone hit us, but we need a new car, y'all.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway,
my car's old anyway.
It is, but hey, it got us from point A to point B. And we didn't have a car.
For nearly 18 years.
We didn't have
can't complain.
Yeah, we didn't have a car payment, so I was happy about not having a car payment. Although, Kristen deserves a new car. So
definitely
leave it at that. Hey, we're done with the show, gang. 2024, yay!
Yeah, let us know, what of these menu items are you looking forward to? So many of them sound delicious, and we know most of you are excited about that popcorn bucket that's bigger than your head. Thanks so much for listening. We hope you've enjoyed today's show. If you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. You guys are the reason that we do this show and are continuing to do it in 2024. So please support us by sharing and giving us those 5-star reviews. And speaking of support, if you really love what we do and want to help us keep this going, consider becoming a supporter on Spotify. Or you can shop our links. I mean, I know right now is not the time to be doing shopping. You did a lot of that already. But in case you're doing some shopping on Amazon or the Disney store, or you're going to Disney and you need a stroller, we got Kingdom Strollers and Garden Grocers. You can find those links on diningatdisney.com or in the show notes below. Aljon, tell everybody the other things they want to know.
All right. You can find me, Aljon Go, on Instagram, and check out the podcast with former Disney creative and world-renowned author and all-around decent gentleman, Dave Bossert. And we host the Skull Rock podcast together. It's all about pop culture and the Disney parks and the Disney Renaissance. So check out all the podcast guests we've had. We recently had Mike Cachuela, and he is a Filipino Latin American artist who worked with Pixar and the Toy Story film franchise. And we talk about being Filipino and about culture and about artistry, and he's really a cool dude. So you check out Mike. And we also had Andreas Deja, Disney legend, talk about his brand new film as well. And Andreas is amazing. So please tune into that. And you can find Kat on Instagram at catastrophe at _CA or okay, let's start over. At cat CAT _ ASTROPHE on Instagram. And check out our podcast. The Vault has got Eat the Pictures. That's the name of the podcast. It's a bite-sized podcast about food and film wherever you find podcasts. Kat?
Dining at Disney can be found on all your favorite social media sites and, of course, at diningatdisney.com. If you haven't already, please join our Facebook group, Dining at Disney, and check out our friends, the Disney Dorks and the Sorcerer Radio Fun Zone. Sorcerer Radio can be found at srsounds.com or on their beautiful app. Until next time, I've been Kat. That's been Kristen and Eljon. Bon appetit.
The information and opinions expressed in this podcast are for entertainment and informational purposes. All other trademarks mentioned are the property of their respective owners.